Idiot Radio, taking it to the edge and back.
Brace yourself for an earth-quaking shock. Nothing you have ever seen, nothing you have ever felt could prepare you for this colossus of entertainment.
The Double D.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back.
Season 7.
I like this.
I feel like we haven't been here in like a year. I think that's the longest break we've
been a
ever
long
taken in the
time.
history of the Double D show.
It
My
really.
God, the last time I saw you, you were big, and now you're skinny.
Todd dropped a whole person.
He keeps cracking on my weight today. But it's a good crack this time. Usually you tell me how fat I am. So I guess progress is good.
Sir.
It's the Double D Show. We're broadcasting live from our Idiot Radio studios inside the Brookline Pub, 734 Brookline Boulevard.
Ding.
We're also broadcasting live on TuneIn Radio, Apple iTunes Radio, live online radio, and our free Idiot Radio app, which you can download on iTunes and Google Play.
Hey, it's his first day.
Oh, he just got done wiping penises off the wall, so you got to come a little bit of slack.
I talked to Leo, the owner, one of the owners of the pub this morning, and he said, "Hey, don't be alarmed, but there's dongs all over the walls when you get there." So I was like, "All right." So
That's a weird way to put it. That's like, hey, don't be alarmed when you get in there. There's wieners everywhere. It's like, what? What kind of party are you throwing?
And Tim's at home going, wieners? Wieners, where they at?
well,
What's the address?
734 Brookline Boulevard.
Ding. Pam, pam, pam.
So we're gonna kick season 7 off a little different. What's going on outside the studio? Everybody's like,
We have a guest that showed up
You know what's
going on.
"Oh, Chubby Chocolate just walked in the
with a pail of beer.
Jesus."
A satchel.
We're getting ready to bring our important company in, and
You know.
Mr. Mudd, how you doing, sir? Welcome to the show.
Sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome back for his second time to the Double D Show, our friend AARON KLEIBER.
That was so nice. It was you were waiting for the crescendo, and he's like, AARON KLEIBER.
I don't know if he was looking at me to do something.
Yeah.
Or
Dad,
Thanks, guys.
actor, comedian.
Yeah.
He's got it's not breaking news here, but we're going to talk about it. It's a big thing going on at coming up in March.
Yeah, March 3rd.
Awesome.
Carnegie Library of Homestead. I've said this so many times. It's March 3rd, the Carnegie Library of Homestead. I'm recording a 1-hour comedy special.
Wow,
And
congrats.
do you have a title
Yeah, so
for the special?
I do. I just got the art finished and
nice.
the name of my special, and we're going to be releasing it in the next week or two.
Okay, so
Yeah. Like the cover poster and everything. It's
Okay.
it's one of the most coolest. It's one of the most neat things I've ever been involved in, to have like a real production studio. Like, oh, we're working on your poster art. Like real people.
That's awesome.
Like, it's unreal.
now you know you made it.
You know what's
I
crazy
mean,
about the place?
it's just like working with professionals. It's pretty amazing.
You know what's crazy about that place? It holds a nice audience.
Yeah.
It has great acoustics. in
Yes,
there.
it's.
Very good.
I mean, those places were built when microphones didn't exist. So it is.
Cathedral.
Yeah, it's a pretty incredible place, and it's in Homestead where I grew up. I grew up in Still Valley, and
Okay.
Get
outta here.
Yeah. I grew up in
Wow.
Homestead, and so it's exciting that I can do my show in Homestead, where I rode my bike around and acted like a fool when I was 12 years old.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like that's pretty cool.
That's
We
solid.
probably got
Yeah.
a lot of mutual friends, believe it or not.
Probably.
We'll talk about
Yeah,
that later.
The venue that you're going to be recording your comedy special in
Yeah.
is pretty legit. There's been
Yeah.
some national recording
Yeah,
artists.
Chappelle was
Yeah.
just there not that long
Yeah,
ago.
yeah. I mean, the first time I ever performed there, I opened up for Sinbad there.
Incredible.
Yeah, about 5 years ago. It was a dream of mine. It was unbelievable.
That is amazing.
Yeah,
Because Sinbad's like my all-time.
He's one of my favorites of all time, where it's just he improvises a lot. He's a little bit black, and that's kind of me. That's a little bit. That's me on stage. I don't mean to say that, but you know what I'm saying.
Light-skinned.
Yeah, I'm so light-skinned, and but yeah, I mean it's an amazing thing to do that there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, last time you were here, you said you were up for to be the chubby white guy on Wow Now.
Yeah, I auditioned
with
for
Nick
that.
Cannon,
Yeah.
the original one,
Yeah, like
not the new
it was like
version.
season 4 or
Okay.
5. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But there's two.
I'm a token, guys.
Can you rap?
No, I can. That's one thing I cannot rap or freestyle. I can only beatbox. I was always the beatboxing dude. Like I would always, you know what I mean? People were like, "Hey, Kleiber, come into the bathroom," and I'm like, "What?" And then they'd be like, "Oh, kick that beat." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Every crew needs a beat guy, right?
Yeah. I literally, there was a friend of mine who would try to get me out of class just so I could skip class and beatbox in the bathroom.
Are you rusty, or can we get a
Oh
sample?
my god!
I'm gonna put you on the spot.
I know every time that comes up, dude,
that
like,
was
you have to
coming.
do it. But yeah, no, the first.
Don't run away, bro.
I'll give you a little taste. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like you're like,
Yeah, it's been a while.
You know, people call you out and do it, but the first beat I ever learned how to do, it was because I loved Michael Jackson.
Okay.
And,
Oh, shit.
And it was, you can guess it. We'll see. Okay.
From Homestead and now, he's going from coast to coast.
All right, don't do that.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Beautiful.
So I used to beatbox Billie Jean, you know. Yeah.
How about the moonwalk, dog?
No, I can't moonwalk, and so I like Michael Jackson and Justin Timberlake. That's who my dudes
Yeah.
are. You know, they.
See, there you go.
Wow.
Freaky, and she knows it. That's an easy Justin beat.
How about sexy back?
Oh, that's tough.
You're just putting them on.
Hold on, I'd have to hear it. I'd have to hear it.
I'm just joking.
Now I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. What else?
I'm warmed up.
Yeah, that's it. That's I actually came in third one time in a beatboxing competition at the Shadow Lounge in like 2004. So anyway, you got the little taste because that's the one. You know how people say like you have to have one skill on a resume that's like
Yeah.
weird. Mine's beatboxing. So you'd be surprised how many times I've been in an audition. They're like, so you beatbox? I'm like, son of a bitch. Like, are you?
Call me out on it.
Can we get some of those recorded though? We need to drop some tracks on it.
Yo, who needs beats? Holler at your boy. At Sick Lip Beats. at Yahoo.
It's a Double D show. We're hanging out right now with AARON Kleiber. We're also talking about his 1 hour comedy special at the Carnegie Library Music Hall in Homestead, March 3rd. There's two shows, right? There's a 7 p.m. show and a 10 p.m.
Yeah, 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. That's just the way they do it. They film two of them just in case,
Right.
you know. Like, you know, you never know when your drunk Aunt Karen is going to yell something out, you know what I
Right.
mean? Or, like, I've seen your penis before. Like, I don't know. When you were a baby. I don't know what she's going to yell. I don't even have an Aunt Karen, but yeah, they filmed two of them just in case something goes wrong, or you know what I mean. Like, who knows? I might like throw up on stage.
Yeah.
I have no idea. So
I mean,
they
it's
kind of
cool.
get coverage. Yeah.
Do you have two of the same shirt in case that happens?
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta
you
do that.
literally have to have two of the same exact outfit. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Like it's like you're like when you're filming a movie or TV show or anything, they get you wardrobe. They always get you double.
Right.
Because, you know, you'll go some idiot's going to go to lunch, spill coffee on his pants, you know what I mean? And yeah.
Wow. Incredible.
You have to have double just in case.
And you're having some friends on the show with you. You got Sean Collier from the DV Morning Show
Yeah.
in Pittsburgh Magazine.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah, Sean, we and him, you know, him and I, we go way back. We do our movie podcast, You Can't Handle the Truth. And then my MC is my, I don't know what to say. He's like my co-dad, my dad partner.
Right.
But that all sounds like we're raising children together. Like, you know, that's, no, we're like, we have separate families with women, but we're like dad, you know, we're ride or dies. You know what I mean? We host, you know, our stand-up get-down show at Arcade Comedy Theater. We do Grown Dad Business Podcast. And he's going to be my MC and hype man for March 3rd.
And that's Jason Clark.
That's Jason Clark.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've never met Jason, so I'm going to have to.
Oh, you gotta have him on.
I'm going to have to hit him up.
Yeah.
And
Him and I just hit
man.
record and then just BS for an hour, and then
Yeah.
we're like, all right, that's a podcast.
It's great. It's great. And I listen to it all the time.
Yeah,
and,
thanks, brother.
And it was funny when we had that City Paper thing, and people were like, all of a sudden, I became the authority on the podcast, and I was getting like interviews, and people were asking me,
Yeah.
"What do you think of this? These, you know, what podcasts do you recommend?"
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like right off the gate was the first one out of my mouth was Grown Dad.
Thanks,
Business,
man.
so.
Yeah, I tell people, but you know, people are like, hey, what do you know about Idiot Radio? Like Double D, like what's? I'm like, yeah, it's a legit show. Like it's they're like for real. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, it's,
Look at that. You guys got baskets coming. Look at this.
yeah, the fat guys, we got to eat.
I get it.
So, what's the best place to get tickets? And they can go to thelibrarymusichall.com
Yeah.
and click on the calendar and then get tickets that way.
It's always complicated, It's never like a straight link.
Yeah.
But if you go to growndadbusiness.com.
And they can also get your podcast and social media there, right?
Yeah, all that's there. I mean, if you know how to spell AARONKLEIBER.com, follow your heart. But I try to make it simpler, and Grown Dad Business, like the name of my podcast.
Yeah.
There's tickets right there as well.
Is that going to be incorporated in the name of the special? I know you said it's not.
No,
being
no,
released.
it's not.
Really?
No, it's not. It's a brand new name.
Wow.
Yeah, it's themed. I would just say that the name and the poster and the photo that we took. There's
people?
multiple people in the photo.
You have.
There's multiple people in the
family?
photo. There's multiple people in the photo.
Breaking
trying to tease
news.
it. Trying to tease it. He don't get it.
What day is that?
He's like, okay, so tell us what it is. I'm teasing it.
Well, that's my job. I got to try to pull
I know
it.
You're good. This is good.
Gonna bulldoze that out of you.
Yeah, I know.
So what is the
putting a glove
what is
on,
the day that it's
lubing up a finger?
What's the day that it's going to get released so people can go to your
I
Twitter
don't know.
social media? You don't know?
I have no idea.
I thought you said
I just know we did a final approval, and my publicist is putting things together. Like, we're ready to release it, so I'm excited. I'm excited for people to show it. I will say it's. Like I said, there's multiple people in the photo and the cover, and it's also very, it's in homage to one of my favorite films of all time and one of my favorite movie dads of all time. That's all I'll tell you. Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah. No, thank you guys.
Now, last time you were here, we announced you're a 3-time winner of the Pittsburgh Magazine Best Comic.
Yeah. You guys, 2017 Best Podcast.
Yeah. In the city paper, we got in fights with all the podcast guys.
Whatever, man.
They're all mad at us.
Look, I mean, when you win that stuff, it's like, it is kind of a popularity contest.
It definitely is.
Yeah, absolutely. But if you have fans and followers, and if you, it's just kind of what happens.
Yeah, we
it's just what it is.
Like, they were making fun of us because we have like 12 Twitter. We never use Twitter.
Yeah, right.
So like, if I do that, I'll like do it to troll that me.
Right.
But it's
whatever.
They were like, 12 Twitter. I was like,
so that means it's impossible for you to win anything
for real.
Yeah, right. I know. We're not paying for sponsored ads to vote for us. What are you talking about? What did I say?
No, something I wanted to talk to you about, the Arcade Comedy Theater. Now, you're heavily involved there, right? Like, what do you like your role at Arcade?
We just had our 5th anniversary as starting Arcade Comedy Theater, but we did move into our new building in November, and I've been there since day one as the stand-up director.
Okay.
I've just been booking stand-up there.
I wasn't sure what your actual role was, but I know you're very involved. I've seen the construction pictures.
If there's a stand-up show, I'm usually booking that.
Our buddy Jay Russ was there last night.
Dude, Jay Russ.
I love him.
I opened up for Jay Russ because I just want to do shows. You know what I mean? I just want to get up on stage.
Get your chops ready for
Jay
your
Russ
special.
sold out. Ed Bailey went up after me, and it was a great show. Jay Russ crushed it.
Dude, he's one of my favorite comics in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he's a really good dude.
I think he's underrated because he's not like in any cliques or anything. And I think
he's busy.
He don't get that attention.
He gets around, and also, I mean, he doesn't. He knows that he doesn't put in the reps. You know what I mean? He's not at open mic 6 days a week. He's out mentoring kids and stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He does a lot of stuff with kids.
Yes.
Well, that's
he
good,
runs
though.
the NFL flag football in Pittsburgh, in the
That's
South
right.
Side division of it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
he was down Tampa. He was at the Super Bowl with all the
he
kids.
took kids.
Yep, that's right.
Great guy.
Yeah.
But,
Incredible.
so AARONKLEIBER.com, GrownDadBusiness.com, you can get information
That's
on
it.
tickets.
Yeah.
You can get information on the podcast, Grown Dad Business Podcast. You can get his social media.
Yeah,
somebody you want to follow because big things are always happening, and you're always touring, whether it's in Pittsburgh or mostly out of Pittsburgh these days.
Yeah, it's funny because people always ask, they're like, so when are you performing in Pittsburgh? And I'm like, if I perform here all the time, you won't come to nothing. You know what I mean? You have to create a supply and demand. It's a reason why your favorite band is in Pittsburgh, once every 3 years. You know what I mean? You want to be able to sell tickets when you finally have a show. So, that's why, I headlined the Pittsburgh Improv, a year and a half ago, and now I'm doing this.
Yeah.
And that's when I'm here. And if I'm doing anything else, it's usually like a fundraiser or something like that.
And you do commercials, you do television, and
when I'm lucky enough to be chosen as the fat white guy.
The Captain Blast, though.
Oh my gosh!
I'm like like a
Deep
couple
cut.
episodes in, and you're like the janitor.
Oh yeah,
the
dude.
crazy janitor
That was the
guy
first.
in
That was the first movie we ever made. Me and
Yeah.
Chris Prexler. Chris Prexler is now you guys know him as the co-creator of Pittsburgh Dad
Right.
with Kurt Wooten. And yeah, Chris and I have been making movies for years and years. And we started that in 2001 when I was at college. And that was our first film that won awards and went to festivals. And yeah,
Once I get through that, then I'm going to go into the what was the
A Great Disturbance?
A Great Disturbance is a Star Wars mockumentary. Is that what you would call it?
Basically, what it is that cameras follow around 5, and I'm doing air quotes, 5 fans around the real Star Wars celebration in Indianapolis. So something we did in 2005 that was kind of Borat before Borat. Like I played a character who was. I wore black jeans, a Marlboro belt pack, and a wizard shirt. I'm walking around messing with people, telling people that the prequels are the best movies ever made.
Oh,
and like,
jeez. You got people fired up.
Yeah, and Chris Prex is in that as well. He plays a history teacher who's a gamer who like plays like role playing dice and like gets mad at kids and shit. I mean, it's. But we're interacting with real people. It's like a very Christopher Guest inspired. You know what I mean?
Very cool.
Yeah.
As I'm like 3 in on Captain Blaster.
Follow your heart. But
And, I'm going to that next.
That's deep cut stuff that I did a long time ago.
Yeah.
But A Great Disturbance is still honestly one of the funniest things I've ever done. Not saying like that's the funniest thing I ever did. To me, it was the most funny thing to do, just to mess with people.
Now the plans for the 1 hour special.
Yeah.
Are you planning to go like download DVD, possibly to streaming service?
I'm trying to get good at explaining this. So nowadays, you can't really sell anything, especially like a script or anything, unless they see it. That's why now, like if you write a script and you're like, I'm going to send this and get this made. No, you're not, because they're going to say, go pick up an iPhone 10 and get a microphone and make a short. Like show us, So this is, and I'm also not famous, so I can't just call, a network, that ends with an X, you know what I mean, and just be like, hey, what's up? I'm AARON Kleiber. I'm a fat dad from Pittsburgh, and they're like, please hold, and then they hang up on me. But one of the things that I do have is that this special is being produced by management and a studio. That's what I can tell you, they're pretty. They have.
Well, as things progress, because I know they will.
Yeah,
you keep us posted.
All I'll say is there's not there's a good reason why somebody would spend this much money on me.
Yeah.
That they're not going to do something with it. So it is. So there are people that are a phone call away from a couple great things for this special.
Right.
That hopefully will happen.
I'm so mad at myself. I'm going to have to watch it when it comes out, because I'm committed to doing a charity event that night.
You're garbage.
I'm so mad. I wanted to be there.
But here's the question. What's the charity? That's the question.
It's the Brookline Teen Outreach.
All right. That's
it's
a
called
good one.
Brookline Got Talent. I'm kind of like the MC for the
That's
event.
cool. All right. If it was for declawing cats, I was like, you're a son of a bitch.
It's for the Richmond Beer Fund.
That's amazing.
The Our Pockets Fund.
Yeah. No, that's amazing. I used to work with teenagers. I think it's
I
a huge
actually
thing.
teach a podcasting class. There,
Look at this guy.
Every so many
Brookline
months.
Mr. Rogers over here helping the community.
And our kids from my class, my first class that we did, the new one's coming up in the spring. But the kids from my first class, they're do a podcast called Nernado, and they're an everyday podcast with us now.
Yeah.
And they're so good. They
that's
come
cool.
in, they're professional. So
Look at you,
I'm going
buddy.
to have them help teach the next class.
Changing
and
hearts
they're
and
great
minds.
Kids.
He
for you.
encourages
Yeah.
criminal behavior of these children.
Don't say that.
What do you teach them how to pirate music? What are you doing?
They know how to do that. They're smart enough.
Yeah, I know.
Don't say that.
said, what
I'll
are
get
you-
in trouble.
They're going to replace us soon.
I had to get clearances to do that and everything.
He's teaching an Amazon Fire Stick jailbreak seminar.
Yeah, I had to get
professor-
I had to
You're
get
talking about some
clearances and everything to
right?
do that. I really
His
did.
clearances is he don't wear underwear. Use all that damn way.
But yeah, I'm disappointed that I won't make it to the live event, which
I understand.
was on my list to do, but I'll definitely have to get.
But it will be out there, and I just I got to focus on doing it.
Right,
That's
get
what
it
I'm
done,
focused on right
and then
now.
see where it goes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to do my thing and make sure that that's great, and whatever happens afterwards. Hey, worst case scenario, I have a super expensive DVD I'm going to sell. So,
The college fund, the Grown Dad College.
absolutely,
Is it
dude.
going to be available at Blockbuster?
I mean, I hope so.
Right,
I mean, if it's not, have you made it? Are you successful?
There's only one in the whole country.
What is success?
Is it really?
Yeah, there's only one.
There's still one around.
Family Video's closing down too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the one on 51 closed down. I went there the other day. I'm like, where's all your DVDs at? He's like, we're closing. I was like, when? He's like, soon. I was like, okay.
That last Blockbuster in America, it has a pretty funny Twitter account, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I saw people post that, right?
It like trolls and everything.
Yeah. It like tells Netflix that they're losers. Yeah.
Well, it's Monday.
I don't think
guys.
Netflix is losers.
Yeah. Jack, take your headphones off. I make Jack mad, Aaron, when I do this.
Now I'm excited. Put your headphones back on. I want to see what happens.
It's the Double D Show. We're broadcasting live. It's Sunday, and we're broadcasting live on our app. But for all intents and purposes, this is the Monday podcast. So it's
fucking Sunday.
You were supposed to take your headphones off.
When you come in on Monday and you're not feeling real well, does anyone ever say to you, sounds like someone has a case of the Mondays?
Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
Yeah, today's Monday.
No, Saturday!
No, today's Monday.
No, Saturday!
No, I'm sorry. Today's Monday.
What day is it? Monday? Oh, Monday! Thank God it's Monday.
You're the only moron in the whole world who actually likes Monday.
Have a super awesome day of positivity.
It's been a while since we've done that. I forgot that I haven't heard that in so long. Today's show, well, Aaron Kleiber's hanging out with us. You're good for the show? You're gonna hang out with us? Good, man.
Yeah, buddy.
We're going to talk about Cornell University fraternity. They're in big trouble. Tom Hanks is up for a new movie role that hits close to home.
Ooh.
Coming to America and baseball mixed together, which is pretty cool. We're going to take our first break, and when we return, we're going to talk about Taco Bell has new fries. I kind of gathered like all these food stories up while we were on break, so I kind of like put them all in today's show.
Okay. Is that because you want to eat all that food?
Yes.
Is that why you can't eat it? You just, it's like you're,
I have my days. I have my cheat days where I still eat.
I didn't even recognize him when I came in. I said, "He's a skinny guy behind the mic."
You know what's funny? I was having this conversation with Mud the other day. I ballooned up to like 355, but right now I'm at my normal weight that I'm always at.
Whoa. You had a conversation with Mud?
Yeah, he's sitting right here.
Well, I got that part.
We talk like a couple times a week.
Whoa. It sounds like a replacement deal.
Yeah.
Well, I talk to you all the time, too.
No, you don't.
All right, now let me finish the rundown. Amazon has a new subscription service, which I love this idea, and girly Doritos and much more. We're going to take our first break. We're hanging out with Aaron Kleiber.
It better be Tim leaving. I'm telling you, it better be Tim, not me.
You know, nothing compares to Mud.
He was first before all you, so don't be getting mad.
Oh, Mud, I love you. You're the best.
We're going to take our break. We'll be back right after this.
Where's Tim at? Ding!
Looking for a DJ for your next party, corporate event, wedding, or special occasion? Contact Rich Who Entertainment, the official DJ of Idiot Radio. For free quote and information, give them a call at 412-266-1266. That's 412-266-1266. Rich Who Entertainment, DJs for all occasions. For all your heating and cooling needs, service, and installation, contact our friends at Complete Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. 412-513-3001. Doesn't your family deserve complete comfort?
You're listening to Idiot Radio, taking it to the edge and back.
Looking for a creative idea for meetings, business lunches, and special events? Call Spiels on Wheels, Food Truck and Catering, and take the stress away. For more information, call them at 724-244-9881 or on Facebook at facebook.com/spielson.wheels. Vapor Connection in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Premier vaping lounge and proprietor of vaping supplies. We carry everything from mods and accessories to the widest selection of e-liquids in Pittsburgh. Visit our shop in Blawnox and sample e-juice from America's best suppliers. Vapor Connection, Pittsburgh's premier vapor and shop lounge. Vape easy at the Vapor Connection. For more information, go to vaporconnectionllc.com.
We're back on the Double D Show. Season 7. We had to kick the cobwebs a little bit.
It's season 7. I thought it was season 8.
No, it's 7. I had to double check.
He's just been sitting here waiting. You don't know what season it is. He sleeps here.
No, yeah. I was waiting for everybody to come back. I was alone, afraid.
He did 9 of his own episodes.
People drew a dick outline around me while I was sleeping here last night. Wow.
I can't believe the dong.
Dongs are everywhere.
Mud, there was dongs all over the wall.
I love how they drew chalk around you, and it was the shape of a wiener. That's funny.
That's just a dad bod.
There were wieners today?
All over. There's still some of them.
Look over there. That's why at all the comedy shows they throw condoms out.
Yeah. Probably a bachelorette party in the studio.
Yeah.
It was a birthday party. There's a bunch of balloons and shit that says happy birthday on it.
There's some dongs over there that are bad.
Yeah. If you're messing with dongs that look like those, they look like big fat fingers.
Yeah, what the hell? What is that a weeble? Is that a weeble?
They're uncircumcised.
It's one of those draw little eyes. It was one of those little people. That's what it is.
Well, another thing we got to talk about, February 24th, our Steel City Comedy Competition right here at the pub. 10 comics competing for cash and prizes. Our buddy Ty Mac's going to be the MC, and a special guest appearance by the guy sitting here.
Yeah,
AARON Kleiber's coming in.
Jokes.
And tickets are just $5, and it's
pretty good.
It's going to be a good show, and 10 comics coming in to compete, but then you have Mac and AARON.
Love Ty Mac. I go way back with Ty Mac. Here's the thing too: is it's fun that right now there's so much comedy in Pittsburgh, and having a competition I think is a fun thing because the talent right now is there's so many comics.
Right.
There's so many comics.
It's good and it's bad, though.
Yeah, yes, you're absolutely right.
That's what happened to DJs when I was DJing clubs when MP3s came out. Any kid with a computer and a pair of speakers.
I DJ'd a little bit. I remember that.
Oh, yeah. You know what I mean?
I didn't complain about doing MP3s. I didn't have to carry around whole suitcases of CDs anymore.
But then there was guys undercutting you like, you're getting $200 for a bar, and
I'm
a
like,
guy comes in for $50.
Yeah, you're watching the dude with a laptop, and you're like, is he on iTunes right now? Are you for real?
Or $25 in a bar tab.
Yeah, right.
I've seen that,
But no, I mean, there's so much talent that you're going to be able to see some young talent that you don't normally see because, it's hard to even get booked on shows.
A lot of those guys are open micers. So, it gives
there are open micers that are doing really well.
Yeah.
I mean, they're coming up.
And it gives them, these newer, guys that are still green, opportunities to be in a big atmosphere show.
Absolutely.
With two headline comics, So, and that's our thing. Like, we promote comedy in Pittsburgh.
It's part of the ecosystem,
why
baby.
not?
That's it.
Why not boost these young guys?
Absolutely.
So, oh man! So
we should get one of the guys here to do something too.
What? One of us?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
who's doing stand up?
Well, I wasn't
gonna. You going up?
I wasn't gonna announce this today. I for my new gig that I was talking about. I haven't announced that yet either.
Oh.
He's teasing it now.
The guy I'm working with.
No, but what is it? What is it? What is it called? Who is it? What is it?
Well,
what is it called?
I guess we could break it now.
No, you don't have to. No. Don't blame me. Don't blame
peer pressure.
It's not a secret. It's on social media.
Wow.
I am now the sidekick co-host of No Restrictions with Jim Cran.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Come on, guys. Right?
And one of the things that Jim wants is he wants to see me do stand-up.
And he wants to see him smoke cigars.
You got to smoke a cigar with Jimmy.
Yeah. But I make it look awkward. Everybody else makes it look cool. I'm like the big goof, like, oh, do I suck it, blow it?
That's what she said.
It's all the important questions.
With the McDonald's guy finds out.
Yeah, so one of the things that Jim always says, he wants me to do stand-up. He wants to see me on stage.
Yeah.
We've done tours, all over the city, but in a different way, not stand-up through the podcast. So I'm comfortable on stage, but I'm going to do the March Madness competition at the Improv.
Good.
March 7th.
Do it.
I'm in the Matt Light division.
Do it.
I'm in the Matt Light division March 7th. So it'll be. I've wrote the set like 10 years ago. Mud helped me. My brother helped me. And it's, I don't know. I've never done it in front of people.
Well, guess what? When you're up there, it's all you.
Yeah.
It's all you. And now here's the thing. Here's what's great about stand-up. You know, I came from sketch and improv and, you know, working with different people. And even when you're acting, you're working with all these other people. The great thing about stand-up is when you're up there, it's all you.
Yeah.
Now, when you're up there and you fail, you got to take it all.
This
We're taking that all to the face.
This could be good or bad.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, for our listeners, they'll love it because they love when we fail.
Because if you fail, it's a baseball to your face.
Yeah.
I mean, but if it's good,
yeah,
it's all yours.
It's like a
and
drug.
that's why we keep going back, because I'm trying to get that hit.
Yeah.
Like you just want to go back, you know. I mean, there's no other feeling. I'm trying to excite you. There's no other feeling.
Oh, I know.
Having 300, 400, 500 people laughing their ass off at you. I'll go back every time. Heroin, coke, I don't give a shit. This is amazing. This is the best. My inner child has never been healthier.
I'm so busy with Idiot Radio, and then I still have to have a real job.
Yeah.
So, and then I have a family. So my time is very limited. So if I don't have plans to be a comic, I respect what you do too much to say, oh, I'm going to be a comic.
I'm busy too.
Now.
Just do it.
But
just do it.
I respect what you do too much.
I don't think Aaron wants to hear your excuses.
To say I'm a comic.
Just
get up and do it.
They see him on the stage with the crack of his ass hanging out. All that plumber. Woo!
Yeah, just do 5 minutes on your plumber crack, and everybody like, we know this
they will
guy.
laugh. They will laugh.
I'm going to mix some physical in there because I was known when I was on.
What you mean physical?
Like physical. Like,
what are you smashing watermelons?
Like he's gonna jerk off on stage.
Yeah, no, that's already been done by Louis C.K. What are you talking about? Don't steal bits.
Yeah, about physical.
I mean, Tom was doing that long before him.
Like the Chris Farley type.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Physical comedy, not so much. I don't know.
I understand.
Aaron, I don't know if you know the history, but his ass was a pincushion.
I've always known the technical side of radio, and I've been DJing and all that, but I never could get on radio. Like, it was very hard to get into radio, but it's always been my dream.
Yeah.
The way that I literally got into radio got their attention, got Bubba's attention at B94, was I was getting darts thrown at my butt.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
That's how I got there.
You got to do what you got to do.
Steal tips.
Then he let Bubba hit us in the head with stuff. For Wacky Idiot. That was
we were on there, yeah. We did Test Dummy Tuesday, all of us, and the first time we were on the air, we brought Mud in as a leprechaun. Now it's Howie D. Mack as our new leprechaun.
Chubby leprechaun.
Chubby chocolate leprechaun.
The residuals from that were amazing.
All right, so we were talking about. I was teased in going into the break. We were talking about Taco Bell nacho fries.
Has anybody
had those yet?
Anybody tried them?
To have them.
No,
I'm going out this week, and I will have a review for you next Sunday.
Okay. I on the other hand, have had them. I've had them.
So they're like nacho cheese fries, or like
they're like Mexican
fries.
seasoned fries.
Oh, you know, I did have the Doritos that were filled with cheese. I just had those.
Where did you get those at?
Yeah. They were randomly, honestly, at Sam's Club.
I was gonna say, yeah, they're like
they were like at their snack bar.
They were selling
like
them
I
at
grabbed a hot dog
for a while.
Yeah, I grabbed a hot dog for lunch at Sam's Club because it's like 8 cents.
Was it as amazing? Was it as amazing as it sounds?
It was. It was all right.
You don't know what.
I think what they do is they make it like a provolone.
I'm
cheese
eating it.
stick.
I'm like, this is mulch. I'm eating mulch, I think, with cheese on it that like tastes like cheese.
Instead of breading, it's just crunched up Doritos.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but Taco Bell nacho fries sound good.
Everything that
I had to try it.
I have to say though, everything that Doritos makes is amazing. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Job security.
We don't.
Whoa! Out of line, out of pocket.
Yeah,
that'll be on the editing room floor.
You wonder why we keep your mic turned off.
Go ahead, turn it off.
They have a Bel Grande nacho taco
talk
fries.
Anyway. He's hammered.
They have Bel Grande that has like taco meat and stuff on it. I'd like to try those. I think those would be pretty good.
No, they put those on the fries. Put like
taco meat and cheese.
Yeah,
you can put them in the burritos.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, like if you do the nacho fries and then it's loaded on top, like the Supreme nachos.
I just had a man moment in my pants.
I know.
I'm literally.
That's been a long time now.
I saw him get goosebumps all up his arm.
Publicly, anyway.
Right. I think I'm literally going there tomorrow on my lunch hour, and I'm gonna get a cravings meal with fries and everything.
You work by a Taco Bell?
I work at Allegheny Center.
You didn't have to tell me where. You work by a Taco Bell. That's amazing.
I keep thinking about these nacho fries.
I'm distracted by man orgasms.
Can you get an Orange Julius?
No.
All right, here's something.
Now you're talking about like the best high meals of all time. Now you want these nacho fries loaded with an Orange Julius.
Oh, you just made my whole
stoner heaven.
Amazon's coming out with a new subscription service.
What's that?
Oreo subscription.
What the? Huh?
It's the perfect gift for the Oreo lover in your life. A new monthly Cookie Club subscription might be a welcome offering if you have some excess cash or a hole in your pocket. Amazon now offers this subscription, and
you want sugar diabetes?
Yeah,
diabetes.
Well, they offered in a 3-month subscription for $59.97, a 6-month subscription for $119.94, and a 12-month for $239.88. This is pretty expensive.
For fucking Oreos?
How many Oreos? What do you get for your prescription?
I mean, you go to the store and get them. What
I'm
the
getting
fuck?
into it. It's about $20 a month.
Suck my dick.
but
$20 a month for fucking Oreos.
Hold on. Let him go. I want to hear him. I kind of feel like this also.
No. You cannot let him drink.
$3.95 for fucking you get him at the store. Now you got a fucking 20.
Well, this is what it's not. You don't just get a pack.
Do you get off for the Oreos? They suck your dick on the way out or something?
He's asking all the right questions.
They're
You
probably
know what?
exotic
You
flavors.
buy a 10-piece and now you got a damn 20. That's fucking.
That's true.
So the package includes a gift box containing 2 unique Oreo flavors. Like this month, they came out with Nutella Oreos.
What the fuck is Nutella?
Oh, that actually...
That's the healthy shit, ain't
No.
It's like a hazelnut butter.
No,
Instead of peanut butter, it's like hazelnut
It's
butter.
hazelnut. It's hazelnut peanut butter. It's really, really big in Europe and Australia. And let me tell you something.
man.
It's bomb.
All right, I like peanut butter.
Listen,
so
listen.
I'll listen to it.
Go get some Nutella. Put it on a
Okay.
piece of toast,
A graham
with some
cracker.
bananas or some. Oh my!
now you're
goodness.
making me
Jack,
hungry.
that's absolute bullshit. That's the guy sitting on the toilet. He sticks his hand in there and asks for toilet paper. And when you stick the toilet paper, he rubs it on your hand.
Nutella.
You gotta stay on Facebook.
It wasn't me.
All right,
Let me hear these other
let me
flavors for
finish
$200.
what's going
Fuck.
in this box. It's
Yeah.
2 Oreo flavors, one of a kind. You also get inspired gifts and recipe cards.
God, I don't want to make cookies. I just want to eat them.
Recipe cards.
Artistically designed Oreo gift box each month, and you'll enjoy a new Oreo product innovation every month. So I don't know.
Fuck that.
For $20, that's a whole lot.
You also get hot cocoa and Oreo socks.
Do those robot women
Oreo
come with it?
socks?
Oreo socks. Like, I'm going to walk around wearing fucking Oreo socks.
And they wonder why obesity is like a
It's
big.
not for
With
it.
special. Oh, look at that Oreo. It's so
You don't
beautiful.
have to go to
the
the
way
store to
the-
get grocery
the
junk
beautiful
food
box.
anymore.
I throw the box away when I'm done eating the fucking shit.
I would
It's
totally
not for
wear
everybody.
socks.
I'm
I
not
mean,
gonna lie.
you thought that a subscription of Homes and Garden was annoying.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me? Just cookies. You're going to be a fat pig.
Seriously,
It's too.
you don't have to go to the store to buy junk food anymore.
That's
Like,
insane.
We'll just deliver it to
Yeah,
you.
you're
Over
gonna
here,
die.
man,
the
show.
walk.
Jack's over here swearing like that. That's bullshit.
He's all mad about some Oreos. so mad.
Because he sees himself spending the $20 a month for cookies.
So would Mrs. Splat get the Oreo of the month?
She get lost in the grocery store. She
Wow,
hasn't been there
you
in
must
fucking
just give away
years.
the
Now there's a couple things coming out that have come out while we're on break.
Okay.
Krispy Kreme donut shake in Australia, which really sucks.
They're here in the States, too.
They are?
Yeah, not here in the Pittsburgh market.
It's
Really?
it's made of an entire original glazed donuts, which is blended with fresh milk, vanilla ice cream, vanilla syrup, and some whipped toppings. And also comes with a piece of an original glazed donut on the side, like on the top of the glass.
And insulin.
I'll be back. I got to go use the bathroom.
Like a lemon on a lemon wedge.
yeah, like on
a
the
glass
top of
water.
a drink or water. Yeah.
more of that.
I mean, that's going to be incredible. Like, let's be honest.
I really want to try it.
You get high as hell and drink that, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing.
It comes in 3
Hell
flavors:
yeah.
original glazed. It also comes in classic cookie and cream, and chocolate honeycomb.
All 3 of those sound amazing.
Can you mix
Yeah.
all 3 of them together?
We're
and
over here
just
like,
make
yeah,
one?
we're on board. Like, we need a road trip.
Could
I
you
have
imagine the Orange Julius with the nacho fries?
Get on this
and the
Orange
milkshake?
Julius shit.
I mean, sometimes he knows what snacks compliment, and I give him credit.
Well,
He really likes salad.
on the break,
Salad and Orange Julius? Is that a winning combination?
That man always talking about that tossed.
Absolutely not.
On the break,
And he prefers jelly.
On the break, I went to this place over by Whole Foods in South Hills Village called Duck Donuts. Oh my gosh.
Yeah? Amazing.
Oh my
Quack,
god.
quack, quack, motherfucker.
Quack, quack. I got this donut.
That store's originally from Duck, North Carolina, correct?
I don't know. All I know is they make this donut. They make them there hot. They're hot for you. They're like a crispy, like cake donut on them, real soft on the inside.
How close are we to that from here? That's not too
It's
far.
not that far. We could send
Think
somebody.
I could be back before the next commercial break? I'll spot a Taco Bell or something on the way. I swear to God.
It has maple icing on top and bacon.
Oh, I've had one of those before.
Oh,
Or maple bacon donuts.
God.
Why are we talking about the inner fat guys trying to come back out?
Hey, buddy, next week it'll be 300 pounds again.
Sounds incredible.
There's a couple local bakeries that make that, but I'm not going to mention because they're not sponsors, so we're going to keep doing that.
Neither is Duck,
Right
but
on.
There's
my
one right
man
up the
on
street.
Sanford side. Right up. No, right on.
Another thing that's pretty cool, Orange County Ice Cream Shop combines ice cream flavors with, guess, what do you think?
Beer?
Beer.
No.
Yeah, that's a good
Weed.
guess.
Hot Cheetos.
Ew.
Ooh, what?
You lost me at Hot Cheetos.
Drilled ice
Let's
cream
get back to the nacho
mix
fries.
masters have become famous for their hot as hell ice cream, which combines ice cream and flaming hot Cheetos. The shop is also known for other crazy ice cream combos like Cocoa Puffs, pineapple, and Lay's potato chips.
See, I could open up a store, do the same thing. Just combine stupid shit that nobody wants together.
Just smoke,
Right.
Just smoke weed and mix it all together.
And then your motto for the store is, we hate money.
I got taco ice cream for you. Want to try something? Got ground meat and guacamole and sour cream mixed in with vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, that's
What's
right.
that?
Doritos is on the way to make lady-friendly chips that do not crunch for women. Bosses at Doritos have revealed that they are to launch a new lady-friendly version of the snack, which are quieter and less messy.
What the fuck?
Look, I'm a progressive man, but I'm still a chivalrous man. Okay, that makes sense, right? Now, this is stupid.
Really?
This doesn't make any sense.
I don't know if you're...
What
But I
women?
I
Do
just
you
gotta
know
say
any
it.
women? They're like, oh, excuse me, my chips are so loud.
My fingers are orange.
Like what?
I mean, we can lick the cheese off them,
Yeah,
right?
But
that's one of the best parts.
I just have to say, I love Doritos. All right, now we can...
Wow.
But a few years back, they released a Sun Chip bag, and it didn't make noise because it didn't want to disturb wives while the husband was eating them in bed or in the middle of the night.
Jesus Christ.
It's
What kind of
also-
husband eats sun chips in bed first off?
What kind of person eats sun
Sun
chips?
chips, period.
Great people? What do you mean? All right,
Yeah.
The guy,
let's move on.
the guy that likes that salad.
It is that guy.
Yeah.
Whoever's eating sun chips at bed, he's a salad guy. What salad did you have today?
Toss.
Tell me about a super tosser.
we're gonna change the subject real fast. 'cause
Thank you.
I had sun chips on top of it.
I'm getting into a gray area that I can't discuss.
Well, speaking of like
slippery
hot
slope.
things, there is a ice cream that is made that is 500 times hotter than Tabasco sauce.
Why?
They have a
Why?
Reaper pepper
Why?
ice cream.
For what?
I think this
For
is,
what?
I, don't
I like
know.
this guy. For what?
For what reason?
If I knew, I'd probably be rich off of it.
It's
'cause I'd
the
have made
same
it
as the
first.
hot Cheeto ice cream. Like, what? That ain't fun.
Does your dog or cat need some much-needed attention and pampering? Muddy Paws, full grooming salon for dogs and cats, featuring full-service dog and cat grooming, bath and brush, haircuts, nails, ears, teeth, and rear-end cleanup, all done with extra love and attention. It's Muddy Paws. Schedule an appointment today at 412-207-8250.
You're listening to the Double D Show on Idiot Radio, taking it to the edge and back.
The Brookline Teen Outreach, a nonprofit located in the South Hills of Pittsburgh that offers free programming to youth ages 10 to 18. After school and weekend drop-in sessions provide tutoring, access to computers, community service opportunities, counseling, and life skill programs. The Brookline Teen Outreach is dedicated to making a difference in people's lives. by offering success, understanding, and hope in our community. For more information, please visit Facebook, Twitter, or their website, brooklineteenoutreach.org. Hey, it's TODD from the Double D Show and Idiot Radio. I just want to take a few seconds out to tell you about Wildcat Belts. Ever since we've won the best podcast in Pittsburgh in the City Paper, we've been walking around with a championship belt, and we got it from Wildcat Belts. These guys actually make the real belts for WWE, Nathan's Hot Dogs, many corporate companies, and pretty much every famous championship belt you see on TV, these guys make. Andrew and his staff hooked us up with that sweet championship belt that you see in our pictures. You can get one for yourself. All you have to do is go to wildcatbelts.com. It's a great idea for fantasy sports, corporate awards, prizes, and so much more. For more information, go visit wildcatbelts.com and tell them TODD and Idiot Radio sent you.
We're back on the Double D Show. We got to get our legs back a little. I really feel off today.
I think Jack and Vinny are right on.
That's why I came in with you guys, okay? Because I've been doing 4 podcasts a week for a while. I came in to just whip you guys back into shape. Let's get moving. You know what I mean?
That's awesome. So, do you have an Alexa, Aaron?
I don't.
I'm afraid to have the Alexa.
You know, we play music a lot in the house. We have a couple Bluetooth speakers, you know.
Yeah.
We just you know what I mean? We have family dance parties and shit.
Yeah.
We love it. But it's just, I don't need to be I kind of feel like a bougie ass, I don't know why I'm looking at you because I'm about to say a bougie ass white person. You know what I mean? If you're in your kitchen, I'm like, play some music for me, Alexa. I'm like, fuck this person. You know what I mean? Whoever the person is, just do this for me, robot. I just feel like an idiot. I feel like a stupid
You want to tell them about your Alexa mud?
You have an Alexa? Do you really?
I do not.
Well,
however,
I was going to say, he's not white. So
I was shopping for one.
He was looking.
The fact that, they're always listening.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't have that.
That's the other thing, too.
So I've played this on the show before, and it came up in my timeline on the break. This little boy asks Alexa to play something, and it backfires on Dad.
Yes.
I'm sure Mom and Dad had a nice conversation, so here it is.
Play ticker ticker. Alexa, play ticker ticker.
You want to hear a station for porn detective, porno, real dog, hot chick, amateur girl, quality, sexy.
No.
Alexa, stop!
You imagine that conversation with Mom and Dad after that happened?
Hilarious.
Take that kid for ice cream, he'll never remember.
Yeah.
I really didn't show anything. I don't know.
But what was the kid even trying to say?
Digger. And I have a 2-year-old, so I have no idea what Digger is.
Yeah.
You have a
3-year-old.
Yeah, I don't remember.
3-year-old. I don't know.
I have no.
It's trucks with eyes, probably. Some stupid show with trucks with eyes.
My kid is obsessed with any vehicle with eyes. He goes the ice. He loves the eyes. What?
Blaze. He's a big Blaze fan.
I don't know. What
you guys ever get a chance to take the kids out? There's a park in New Jersey. It's like a live Tonka trucks.
Oh,
the
really?
Kids can climb in. They're kid-size controls, the whole nine.
Oh, wow.
Will we fit in them?
I mean, the parents go in with them.
Oh, nice.
But will we fit?
We're not normal-sized humans.
Probably not. I've never been there because I don't have any
None
sons.
of us are.
That would be interested in moving heavy equipment.
You said it like you've been there, man.
Yeah, why'd you go by yourself? He was at this Tonka amusement truck I love dump trucks!
Hey, sir, where's your child?
He
by myself.
He did that while he was shopping for his Alexa.
Yeah.
I was out there
bar.
practicing so that I could join the local union.
Wow.
So, did you guys see this week? Tom Hanks is actually, it's confirmed that he's going to play play Mr. Rogers in a movie.
I think that's perfect.
Yeah,
It does. It is almost. It seems perfect.
It's another award for him.
Yeah.
Yep. He'll kill it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And apparently, the story is not just the life story. It's
based off a book called "You Are My Friend."
Right. And it's a specific moment for Mr. Rogers, a span of a couple, maybe 5 years, right?
Was it when he went to Congress and saved PBS?
I think that has something to do with it around that time. Mm-hmm. So it's neat that it has this little small story from Mr. Rogers' life, and people are already saying it's a very touching story. And then Tom Hanks, and and then boom. I mean,
done deal.
It's a done deal.
Do you think they're going to film it here in Pittsburgh?
Honestly, if Pennsylvania gets their tax credit renewed, they probably will.
They have to.
Absolutely.
So we'll see.
Now-
And trust as entertainers, we need that tax credit, man. I mean,
yeah.
people. If anybody's listening, and you ever see anybody online on Facebook post a petition or post anything about bringing an entertainment or film tax credit to Pennsylvania, support that. Do you know how much money these films bring in? I mean, I've worked with these companies. I mean, just an example. Like I worked on Unstoppable. You know, the Denzel train movie.
Oh,
Who
really?
cares? Yeah. I was a stunt double for Ethan Suplee. Who cares, right?
Oh, wow.
Do you know how much money? That was a $200 million movie. They're ordering local sushi, coffee,
Right.
food. The amount of people, the limos, the cars, the hotels, the restaurants, everything. When you're alone, you got Denzel walking around tipping $100 bills when he gets his
Right.
coffee. Everybody is making money when they film in our town.
money's
Same thing for
behind
South
the
Paul.
camera.
I'm
Yeah,
not
South
speaking
Paul.
out for
Right.
my group of people, but truck drivers.
Truck driver. I mean, all the unions love it. I mean, there's a lot of things. You know what I mean?
Unions.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania will fuck it up. Don't worry.
They bought out the whole part. They bought the whole floor of the Wyndham downtown for concussion.
Yep,
and
that's right.
it was.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was so many people were like, "This is the greatest thing to happen right now," and they're coming in, they're working. So I agree.
I did the Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown with the Patriot. What's his name? Malcolm Butler.
Mm-hmm.
I was in that commercial.
The Domino's one, right?
No. It was the
pizza one.
Pepsi one?
No. It was
pizza, right?
Oh my God. No.
You've done that many commercials?
Was it Madden or Nike?
I can't remember. It was Nike. It was like Nike and NFL, but they were like racing each other and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, just because it was a Nike commercial, there was 200 people involved. They ain't doing nothing. They're all staying in hotel rooms.
Right.
They're all buying coffee. They're all eating local food.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Yeah. And for one commercial. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, yes, let's,
Who would...
sorry to get all union strong on you
that's
for a
awesome.
second.
No, I agree.
It's a good conversation.
Yeah, come on, right?
You give some legitimacy to this.
Absolutely.
Normally it's dongs and fart jokes.
Yeah.
C words.
C words.
Who would they cast as Mr. McFeely in this movie? Mr. McFeely could
Probably
play Mr. McFeely.
The real Mr. McFeely.
He looks the same as he did when I was 4 years old.
He's 96, I think. And every time you see him, he is completely in character.
Right.
And you're like, oh, he's a robot. Like, I've seen him a couple times. He's got to be in his 80s or 90s.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, no exaggeration.
But he looks identical as he did when I was a kid.
Yep.
We were kids growing up watching.
Mr. McFeely's check for the movie is going to be bigger than all the money he made through
Maybe.
TV.
Yeah, I know, right?
For 27,000 years that he was on TV.
Aaron, did you know Mr. Rogers has a rap song?
No, I did not, and I feel like you're going to bless me today.
Yes, here it comes.
Thank you so much. I feel anointed by the Lord. I did not know this.
You know what this is? Maybe if I press this button.
Do you remember this? I do
This
remember.
is a cassette player with a little cassette in here, and there's nothing written on it, so we'll just have to play it to see what it is. Do you ever imagine things? Are they scary things? Are they scary things? Do you ever imagine things? Things you'd like to have? Did you ever see a cat's eyes in the dark and wonder what they were? Did you ever pretend about Did you ever grow anything in the garden of your mind?
It holds up, though. It's better than anything that's out on the radio.
It's hard as hell, though.
It's hard as hell, though.
The Mr. Rogers Garden of Your Mind remix.
Play it one more time, please.
You can listen to it on the podcast Monday morning on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play,
Everywhere.
iHeartRadio.
You know what? This is something.
Hold on, bro. My name ain't Tim. I ain't sucking your dick, dog.
When I was messing around, I was teasing the theme in my poster for my comedy special and my name for my special March 3rd. And one of the things is I played around with Mr. Rogers' theme a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm from Pittsburgh and I love Mr. Rogers and it's maybe something I play with. And through that, I was like, how can I do that? I want a Mr. Rogers theme song. And that's not what it is.
Right.
But can I play this real quick? Can I don't know if you're loud or whatever. Yeah. Here you go.
Uh-oh.
I found this remix of the Mr. Rogers theme song, and I was like, dude, I'm no joke. I'm driving home at night, like, vibing to it, like, just jamming in my car. Like, it was good. It was real good.
Right?
And I'm killing time. Here we go. It's got to be the one. You ready for this drop? Ready for this drop?
could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for beauty. Would you be mine?
You know who we got on the track, Mr. Rogers. Exclusive. Listen for it. It starts with the jingles. Isn't that good?
I feel like I have to twerk right now.
Right? Like, have you ever think you're on the way to the trap? I know.
Well, he can't twerk anymore. He lost all his hair.
But see, when I was thinking about that theme for my show, I was like, yo, I need to figure out how to come out to this shit.
That'll get you hyped when you get on stage.
Matter of fact, February 24th, the Double D Comedy Competition, I want to come out to that song right there. I want that.
That's a lock. That's a lock.
Right?
We're going to do it.
That's a game changer right there.
Right? Wow.
You should incorporate that, period.
That's when, like, all the neighborhood kids are like,
because depending on the age of your audience,
right,
that could kill. I mean, you could just play the music every time you just roll out and just stand there.
Isn't that so dope?
You hook the old people with the that's Mr. Rogers. I like that.
I know, yeah. Sorry to interrupt.
No, that's cool.
The
That's
show.
cool.
That was
like
legit. It's something exciting to share with you fellas.
Like
that's kind of funny. You don't say that stuff about us. You know?
Favorite all-time guest, dude. I love when you come in.
I come up with ideas. You don't say nothing like that
get
about
out of
me.
here.
But Tim,
They vilify me on this show.
Tim says something and he goes ding.
Yeah. Tim's not even here.
Tim's the golden boy, you know.
Yeah.
Dumb and Dumber. Do you guys?
You see how he just played us?
Yeah.
You see how he just played us?
Yep.
Jack off.
I'm still not going to entertain this nonsense.
Hey, that was a nice transition.
Dumb and Dumber. You remember the mini bike from the movie?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Here, I even have the clip.
It's one of my favorite comedies of all
Is that
time.
thing being preserved somewhere or what?
Yeah, is it in a Planet
I think it's for
Hollywood
sale.
somewhere?
Yeah, it's for sale.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, in an original condition or like?
Well, here, let me
Who needs money? The Farrelly brothers?
Let me refresh the everybody who doesn't remember it.
Just when I think you couldn't do anything,
Got room for one more if you still want to go to Aspen. Where did you find that?
Where did you find that?
Some kid back in town traded the van for it, straight up.
Straight up.
I can get 70 miles to the gallon on this hog. You know, Lloyd, just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber, you go and do something like this. And totally redeem yourself.
One of the most quoted lines in comedy movie history.
Absolutely.
Do you know how much? Remember how much we said that?
Yeah.
Like I was in high school then, in the high school, middle school when that came out, and totally redeem yourself.
Jim Carrey was awesome for that
Incredible.
in the 90s. Like,
Incredible.
let me show you something.
Incredible.
With the mini bike that Lloyd and Harry rode all the way to Aspen is in good running condition and looks like new. The Hog is one of the two used from the classic in 1994. The other bike was gifted to Planet Hollywood.
Oh, so, wow, I was right. They do have one for Planet Hollywood.
Yeah, it was gifted to one of the one of the vehicle coordinators of the movie.
Oh, wow.
The Houston man that now owns it, he says his mini bike, he spent over a year fixing it and restoring it to original condition and is now good to go. He wants to sell it. Starting bids at like $8,500.
Is he out of his mind? It's a 40cc
People will pay
lawnmower.
People will pay it.
Look, Jim Carrey right on the back of that through the Rocky Mountains.
and
Jeff Daniels pissed on it.
He also is throwing in a replica briefcase and helmet to go along with it.
Samsonite. I knew it started with an S.
Why don't you add some of them Oreo cookies from Amazon? Just one moron can buy them all.
You can,
One moron package.
Yeah.
If you're interested in it, you can bid all the way up until February 18th.
Oh, hold on. Let me get on there. What's today's day?
Parts of the proceeds go to, he's going to go to fund his kids going to college, and 10% of the proceeds
Fuck his kids going
will
to
go
college.
to Best Friends Animal Society.
I'm worried about my kids.
Yeah, fuck his kids going to college.
Can we use the trust fund from the show to buy this bike?
Yeah, there's no
Motherfucker got so much money from Living Kelly, got to finally get a fucking call. Fuck him.
It's a stunt. It was a stunt guy that had a minor league team will play as the Zamunda Lions from
It's
coming.
Zamunda.
I said Zamunda.
Zumunda.
from Coming to America Tribute Night, the classic Coming to America for its 30th anniversary.
Are they from Queens?
No, they're Miami, aren't they?
Let's see. The film was released in June 26, 1988, and on June 21st, 2018, the Grizzlies will play as the Zamunda Lions.
They're a New York Mets minor league team.
So this is the shit I'm talking about. He actually read the show prep, and this is that bullshit.
There you go.
I thought they were part of Houston. I might have took it out. Yeah, the Houston Astros. They're an affiliate of the Houston Astros. The Fresno Grizzlies.
Okay, it's Fresno. Okay.
You said the Houston Grizzlies.
They're an affiliate of the Houston Astros.
Hold on. Do you know what the Houston Astros did last year, Todd?
No. See? You guys are killing me today.
Like if they're gonna be the Zamunda Lions, they better come out in full
they have a
rose.
uniform.
They better have the pedals and everything with the ladies coming. Right? They better have the golden trains and shit. They got acrobats coming out. Remember, like the wedding,
the lion's head is on the jersey.
The lion's head,
it's on the jersey.
All that
They
shit.
better wash the royal penis.
But also, the snack bar is going to have a makeshift McDowell's in the stadium,
Big Mick.
and they're going to sell the Big Mick. And rest assured, no seeds.
This shit is hilarious and amazing. This is a great idea.
Look, me and the McDonald's people, we got this little misunderstanding. See, they're McDonald's. I'm McDowell's. They got the golden arches. Mine is the golden arcs. See, they got the Big Mac. I got the Big Mick. We both got 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, and onions. But they use a sesame seed bun. My buns have no seeds.
No seeds.
Okay, so for all those who are saying that Zamunda is a fictional country, it's not.
Wait, what?
Zumunda's a real country in Africa.
Founded in 1988 after the success of the movie.
No.
Eddie Murphy's president.
Somebody in Africa was like, this is a good idea.
It's a western neighbor of Molvania.
Wikipedia is not an accurate resource.
This isn't Wikipedia.
I 100% Google. The 2 black guys next to me didn't know, so I feel fine. I'm good. I was like, I didn't know that either. Okay.
Me neither, dog.
Yeah, I'm in. First of all, I think it's hilarious. They actually took a real country and this is what it's like. And we don't even know. You don't know what kind of country it is. They could have a warlord running that place now.
They're sheep herders. Or goat herders.
Yeah.
Always goats.
Yeah.
Always goats.
Wow. Are they in the Olympics this year?
I don't think they made it.
Penis cleaning in the Olympics?
Oh, shit.
Royal penis cleaning?
All right, let's take our last break. And we're going to wrap up the show. We're going to come
During
back.
the break, can we get some research on the actual, if this is a real place? I think
DJ's doing it right now.
I'm Latitude Longitude? What the fuck do you think this is?
I want it real.
Get on your own damn phone.
Yeah. We want to see the map. Point us on the map.
Go buy your Alexa and look
Alexa, where's Zamunda?
I know. Alexa was like, you crazy.
Siri, what's going on with this stupid shit?
So we're going to take our last break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about a new course at locally here at Robert Morris University that's getting national attention. Mark Summers was on our buddy Kid Chris's show this week, and he's talking about a cool new show that he's working on, which is pretty fucking awesome. We're all about the same age.
Mark Summers from Double Dare?
Yes. He's working on an awesome new show, and he was telling Kid Chris about it, so I have a clip of that, and we're going to listen to that. And then Cornell University, there's a fraternity that's in trouble, and we'll find out what that is. All when we return. It's the Double D Show. We're hanging out with AARON Kleiber. He's going to be doing his 1-hour comedy special March 3rd. What's the name of the venue again?
It's the Carnegie Library of Homestead. The Carnegie Music Hall of Homestead.
I didn't want to mess it up, so that's why I went to you.
Beautiful acoustics.
Beautiful
And you can get tickets. Best place to get is growndadbusiness.com. You don't have to worry about spelling his name right or wrong. And get tickets before it sells out, because it's going to sell out. And you're not going to be able to go.
I hope so. We'll see. Don't jinx me.
Oh, sorry. That'll be my fault. All right, let's take a break. We'll be back.
For all your heating and cooling needs, service, and installation, Contact our friends at Complete Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. 412-513-3001. Doesn't your family deserve complete comfort?
Vapor Connection in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Premier vaping lounge and proprietor of vaping supplies. We carry everything from mods and accessories to the widest selection of e-liquids in Pittsburgh. Visit our shop in Blawnox and sample e-juice from America's best suppliers. Vapor Connection, Pittsburgh's premier vapor and shop lounge. Vape easy at the Vapor Connection. For more information, go to vaporconnectionllc.com.
You're listening to the Double D Show on Idiot Radio, taking it to the edge and back.
Looking for a creative idea for meetings, business lunches, and special events? Call Spiels on Wheels, food truck and catering, and take the stress away. For more information, call them at 724-244-9881 or on Facebook at facebook.com/spielson.wheels.
Battaglia Home Inspections, the only place you need to go for pre-purchase, pre-list, or general home inspections. Battaglia Home Inspections is available to discuss how our services can meet your needs. Our impartial and experienced inspectors can help you make an educated real estate investment. Pennsylvania State Certified Real Estate Inspectors, servicing Beaver County, Butler County, and surrounding areas. For more information, go to BattagliaHomeInspections.com or give them a call at 724-987-3770. Looking for a DJ for your next party, corporate event, wedding, or special occasion? Contact Rich Who Entertainment, the official DJ of Idiot Radio. For free quote and information, give them a call at 412-266-1266. That's 412-266-1266. Rich Who Entertainment, DJs for all occasions.
We're back. It's the Double D Show, Season 7.
Season 7.
I can't believe this is great. Mud's here even.
My Mud came out. I know, it's like big time.
Our special boy came out.
I was almost on time.
I like this squad. I like this squad. I would roll with this squad back in 98.
Yes.
I would.
Yes.
I like this squad.
We were dangerous in 98.
We were extremely dangerous in 98.
I think that's why. I think that's why this show now is more successful than it was back in 2000, 2004. Because we were complete assholes.
Idiots.
Like, we would fight and just, now we're just like.
Now you're grown men.
We're grown
you
dads.
Settle down. Yeah.
Tied it in with you there. And we're just calmer now. Mainly me.
Child support.
More domesticated.
He's always pissed off.
I have less testosterone, I think. I have low T now. I think
Jack's
why
secret.
I'm calmer.
We need a sponsor. Low T, if you're out there, we need a sponsor.
That's his special ability. Jack's always pissed.
You know how Bruce Banner keeps together? He's always mad. That's Jack's secret.
Bruce who?
How many shots
Bruce
do you have,
Banner.
Jack?
I thought you said Bruce Jenner. I'm not no fucking woman. What are you fucking talking about?
He said he thought you said Bruce Jenner. Would you like? That's okay.
It's Caitlyn now.
That's a fucking man. I don't care whether they got nothing down there or not, motherfucker.
So mad.
No, I think he wanting to wear his fucking daughter's clothes. Don't look good, don't you, motherfucker?
He ain't got the hips.
He got the Adam's apple.
Oh, wow.
Turtlenecks, please.
We love the transgendered community here.
Oh, sorry.
Jack's so mad.
I love him.
I love how mad he got.
I think
His
Jack
new name
might
is now
be the-
Angry Jack's.
Well, I'm not going to be the fall guy for this one.
Jack might be the new villain now.
He's one Jack
I'm
off.
good with it.
He's one Jack off.
He's prepared.
Damn.
That was bad.
How do you not like get up and put your hands above your head like Stone Cold when you hear that? Every time. Every time you hear a glass break, like.
So you look around the corner, see if he's coming.
He chugs Diet Mountain Dew.
I was.
Did you see him on the Monday Night Raw
Yeah, that
anniversary?
was the only thing that was good
It was
about
the
it.
only good thing about
The
it.
rest of it sucked.
Oh, he was on it? I've been waiting 20 years for it.
Right in the beginning,
You know what?
and he did
No,
everything you wanted him to
It
do.
was the most impactful thing of the night.
Yep.
He didn't say one word.
Nope.
What was that, last Monday?
It was
A couple weeks ago.
2-3 weeks ago.
That's
He
not
came
the one
out-
with the Rock.
Dude, just look it
Nah.
up on YouTube. He didn't.
Dude, he gave the stunner to McMahon, Vince. Everybody
and
smacked
Shane,
the beers.
yeah.
It was the best.
I haven't watched wrestling in now 18 years.
Yeah, we
We
Congratulations.
went on there was one with the
We used to
Rock
do-
just recently, and it was hysterical.
We used to do nitro parties. Remember nitro parties, Aaron?
Oh yeah,
We used to
Nitro.
do, the bar was in the basement of this building where
Wow.
we started
I
doing
remember,
our podcast.
I remember Todd jumping off of the DJ booth onto mud on a fucking table.
Dude, me and my brothers used to do that.
We used to videotape the nitro party and
Dude.
send it in to WCW because
Dude,
we wanted the nitro girls
Me
to
and
come.
my brothers, we used to have the illegal box. You know what I mean? Because we were flea market heads.
Yeah,
We'd
yeah,
always
we
get-
did. We had that.
We would get the illegal box and we would charge kids like $5. All my friends in high school to come watch it. They're like, yeah, you can come over to my house. We move all the furniture, but then me and my brothers, we would gather up like old hockey sticks, folding
Yeah.
tables, pallets. So then we would have wrestling matches in the backyard, but then we'd go run back and forth and watch the matches and stuff.
I'll tell you how crazy this dude is.
And we videotaped it.
He let that one take a cheese grater to his forehead.
Yeah, I gigged. I was bleeding. Like, I had somebody hand me the blade. and
What we would do for entertainment.
Oh man,
remember
it was-
those days?
We used to.
I've been power slammed through a table.
Our nitro parties were huge back in the day.
Yeah, I've power bombed my brother through quite a few things: doors, tables.
Do you remember the year? It was
Hood of
like
a car.
It was like the big anniversary for WrestleMania. It was like 20 years, maybe 15 years.
It was 20.
It was all day. They had WrestleMania on for like 12 hours, and they were like showing the old.
They did do that, yeah.
We were drinking. We drank like a case each of Coors Extra Gold, Mud and I.
And we only had to drink the Coors Extra Gold because the night
It was
before,
so cheap.
Todd's car was broken into, and I had 2 cases of beer and some other things in the car, and they were all stolen.
Yeah, they busted out my window because we left the beer visible. And then, so I was so trashed. I was living at my mom's house at the time. I went to hit Mud with the dog gate. And he kicked the dog gate, and the dog gate come back and broke my nose.
Oh my God,
that happened.
He's gonna bleed.
I remember those. He's got a
But yeah, we used to do all kind of everybody used to say Mud and I were the Dudley Boys there.
Oh, that's good.
Those good times.
So we'd
Yeah.
call ourselves the Mudley Boys from Mudleyville. And we would 3D people out of nowhere. We'd just be at a party drunk and
People's kids in the pool and everything else.
pools. It was insane.
Oh, that's good stories. We could do a whole show on my college stories because I got some wrestling stories in
that'd be
there. We actually threw some wrestling parties that I'll just save for next time.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We got to live.
That's a whole show.
We got to live our fantasy out. Do you ever hear of Pro Wrestling Express?
No.
They're a local company in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
And now they're called Fight Society.
Okay.
And Tim and I got to walk the champion to the ring, and we were like slugging people with chairs, and it was a packed. It was so fun. And they came in. Diamond Dallas Page came on the show. It was crazy. So like we were like living the wrestling dream for a while.
Oh man,
it was fun.
I thought about that for a minute. Minute. There's some guys that came from my area, and at the time, I'm 19 years old, and they're doing like the backyard wrestling, and they're doing the the wrestling shows around the county and things, and they're like, I don't know, man, you're pretty funny, you're a big dude. This is when I was built for, I was playing college hockey, and they're like, you're pretty funny, you'd be a really good like manager or like sidekick or something. I was like, I was thinking about it for a minute. I'm like, this is really fun, and then I was like, I'm already injured enough from hockey my whole life. So yeah, no.
Well, this is good segue. I love how Jack's listening to the clip. I can hear it on the. So Robert Morris University is offering a unique course. RMU is offering a course called WWE Entitled. It's a survey of WWE. Word spread so fast about the course that it even gained attention of Stephanie McMahon, and she tweeted out saying,
Stephanie.
"Sign me up."
Wow.
So I don't know about this course. I'd like to sign up. I don't know if you can just sign up for one course at Robert Morris.
Probably like a $15,000 course at Robert Morris.
Oh, you can sign up for one class at Robert Morris, but
Okay.
you're going to pay matriculation fees, this fee, that fee. So
Okay.
that
Township fees.
those three credits will cost you $5,000.
We'll just sit here and talk wrestling on this show. We'll just bring I think Jake the Snake's coming in and Honky Tonk Man.
As long as they don't bring the goddamn snake, right?
What's this?
Yeah. They're calling in. They're not coming in. They're calling in.
Yeah. Don't get me revved up for no reason.
All right, so I was telling you about Mark Summers.
The hog maws, the Cheerios,
the pig's feet.
Mark Summers was on Kid Chris, our buddy Kid Chris. He's over in Cincinnati on WEBN. If you ever do that funny bone over there in Cincinnati,
yes, I have. It's in Liberty
Township.
Liberty
funny bone.
Yeah.
You got to go visit my buddy Kid Chris. He's awesome.
Well, he'll come and see my show.
Yeah,
and then we'll hang out.
My buddy Kid Chris.
He's the top. He's on the DVE there on EBN.
Yeah.
So he's the guy, and Stern even signs off on it. He's Stern's guy. But he had on Mark Summers, and Mark Summers was talking about a new TV show that he's working on right now. Here's the clip from the show.
Talking to Mark Summers here on the Kid Chris Show, and you know him from Double Dare back in the day. And now, what do you got coming up now? I know you got stuff in the cooker.
I had a meeting the other day, and this is, with Amazon Prime and Netflix and all these things over there. There's a new network that's going to launch probably in September, and they've contacted me about basically doing Double Dare in a bar with drunk people. Okay? Now,
that's awesome.
Dude, come to Cincinnati.
Sign me up for that.
They said to me, "Would you be interested?" I went, "Why the hell not? Let's do it."
That's fun.
I mean,
that's awesome.
All the people who grew up watching me are now of age to imbibe with a little alcohol.
Yeah.
And what could be more fun than physical challenges, some mess, and some beer? It's fantastic.
Dude, that's those are all going to be people that are drunk because their parents ignored them and they just watched your show when they were growing up.
You were the babysitter.
Yeah, you were the babysitter. So.
That's right, I was. Absolutely.
So that's what a real radio show sounds like.
Hearing every time now I hear Mark Summers' name, I think of that episode of Dateline he did about having OCD. Did anybody see that?
Yeah. How they used to screw with him and stuff.
Oh no, he's like deep OCD.
Yeah.
He spends an hour fixing his carpeting and so it all goes the same way.
And I think in the history of the show, he only was slimed one time.
Right.
And he probably lost his
could not
mind.
handle it. Yeah.
Do you guys, speaking of the slime, I know it's a little off topic, but you guys remember that Nickelodeon show when they would I don't know, and they get slime?
Yeah. You can't do that on television.
Yes.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah.
I don't remember.
I remember that, yeah. You can't do it on television. And they had at school, they had the cafeteria chef that was a disgusting pedophile that always said
gross,
awkward things. His name, what was his name, Barf or something?
They would eat.
He was this gross dude that was the lunch lady dude. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's kind of a weird, creepy show.
Mark Summers he's has a crazy couple years. He was misdiagnosed with cancer, and the one doctor in Chicago told him he had 6 months to live. He called his doctor in L.A. and he's like, "You don't have that. He already tested you for that."
Oh wow!
He was in a bad car accident. He was doing some kind of show called Bar Rescue or something.
Yeah,
and his cab was in an accident, and his face hit the credit card machine, and his teeth were on one. That was in one of the major Newsweek or something.
He said, "Charge it."
Charge it to his mouth.
Yeah, maybe he thought it was one of those new scanners where you could scan your eyeball or something like that.
Is that all Mud gets?
What do you want me to do more?
Well,
hey, Vinny, Mud gets a pass. He does what he wants to.
I mean, he uses tooth as a chip reader. It's okay, right?
I'm not. All right.
Chugga. Where's it at? See, no, it's
you only have a train to run.
I know that's my problem. Jack, we're going to talk about a new show coming
I can hear the train coming right now.
Don't worry, I'm real close to getting my own train sound too. So don't worry.
When's the new idiot radio show coming? Jack and Vinny are pissed. I would listen to you guys bitch about stuff an hour a day.
Old guy show. That's the.
It would just get. Me and Jason Clark would listen. We would come on and just bitch about stuff. It would be a good show, guys.
The two old dudes in the Muppets.
Yeah, it's just the old. Yeah,
Vinny the Villain and Angry Jack.
Yes,
bitch about it all.
This sounds great, guys. This is for real pitch.
You know what? We used to fight for real, but he can't handle us now. He lost all that weight. It's over.
All right.
Fat Todd took care of it.
Fat Todd was more fun.
He was.
He ate his feelings. All right, last story of the show.
He said he ate his
feelings. I hate you all.
Cornell University fraternity is on probation for a competition they did called Pig Roast.
Oh.
The Zeta Beta Ta 2, that T-A-U would be what in Greek?
Tall.
Tall.
Paul.
Okay, Zeta Beta Ta, right, Mud?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, so
Chapter
you don't know
at
shit.
Cornell University has been disciplined after holding a sex contest called a pig roast. Back in the day, we used to call that Haagen Dazs.
Can I back this up?
We
a
was
little
going to
bit?
have the Happy Heifer for that.
Is this the Cornell University in Ithaca, New York?
Yes.
Yeah.
See, now you're asking me.
It's
I don't know.
Well, he's wondering if it's at a reputable.
How many Cornells are there?
It's Cornell High School in
Coyopolis.
They're the most advanced high school out there. They got fraternities and everything.
There's a Cornell like an Ivy League, and there's also
Right.
Cornell in Ithaca, New York.
And we don't know if it's Cornell Votech. We don't know.
Well, yeah, it just says Cornell University, so I'm not
Probably-
thinking it's
they're probably-
Ivy League.
I don't know. I mean, that sounds like that's what it is.
I don't know, but it was a big story. I believe I got it from Time.
So what did they do?
A source, the fraternity was doing a sex competition called Pig Roast.
So
And it referenced the weight of the women the brothers slept with. I mean, we used to call that Haagen or Haagen-Dazs.
Haagen-Dazs.
We used to do Hawktober.
Following an investigation last year by the university, officials concluded in January 2018 that the chapter was put on probation for 2 years. Cornell began investigating the fraternity after an Office of Sorority and Fraternity Life received multiple reports of misconduct. Zeta Beta Ta. In 2017, new members could earn points by having sex with women in a contest called Pig Roast. Fraternity members were told not to inform the women they had sex with about the contest. Ties in the contest were broken, with extra points awarded to the person who had sex with the woman who weighed the most.
Oh, who cares?
Okay, yeah.
Some of the guys on this show would be the winners of the contest.
Now let me. I'm trying to. Like I said, I'm a chivalrous guy. Now, hold on.
feelings. You had sex with a fat chick. Who
Yeah, I
gives
don't
a fuck?
Yeah,
Vinny, let's be honest. Some of the people on this show would win that contest.
Absolutely.
This is
Now
in
just
Ithaca, New
saying
York.
names.
Heavyweight champs.
Well, now hold on. Let me ask a question here. Let me just let's break it down because it's we're laughing and okay. Why did they? I don't get it. Why are they in trouble? I don't.
Because they did the hawk. Because
they had
hurt the fat girl's feelings.
So they had consensual sex with larger women. So just because I guess they got points for their weight.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so they're assholes, but what did they do illegal? I don't.
Right.
They're a little bit of an asshole. I get it. Okay.
They did nothing illegal. I think that the ethics board is what's the problem.
Yeah.
Ethics. Fuck ethics.
Ethics ruins everything.
There's some.
Fat girls need love too. Don't forget it.
We're living in a world with a bunch of weird lines right now, and it's interesting to see where they're going to land. You know what I mean? Like
Everybody gets a trophy and they're allowed to fuck fat chicks no more in college. What
I
the fuck?
like to call it the pussification of America.
Yeah. You know what? We had a fan club here, and all I heard was Warriors come out and play.
All right.
No,
I think this is enough. I think this is enough for one. We're gonna wrap this
What
show.
the fuck?
the world is getting soft there, and
Shit.
And then and there are things that make a lot of sense. I mean, I understand about people being hurt and things like that, and but I'm like, yeah, they're kind of pieces. I mean, you can have the opinion that they're kind of pieces of shit for doing that, but
Hey, you know how many girls fuck the fat dude when they fuck
Yeah,
me? You know what I mean? I don't see me crying, dude.
if these girls want to be with somebody, that's their choice, right?
I mean, it's no different than Tinder swiping left or right.
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, that's way.
Wiping barbecue sauce up them chins.
Oh, shit.
All right.
There he goes.
There was a talking
and now
about
you're suspended from Cornell.
I love this show.
Mud just got suspended from Cornell.
Good thing we'll never go to Cornell.
February
Some of us have
24th,
been
Steel
there.
City Comedy Competition right here at the Pop. 10 comics competing for cash and prizes. Ty-Mac is the MC. Special guest appearance by the man sitting at this table. Aaron Kleiber will be here. This is a huge deal. Tickets are just $5.
Just $5.
It's just a fun night. I just wanted it to be a fun night. You can buy tickets at idiotradio.net.
The
You
first
can hear
10 people in get free.
You can hear Aaron come out to the cool Mr. Rogers.
That's what I'm doing.
Mix.
That's what I'm coming out to. And this is a good spot, too.
March 3rd.
Yes.
The Aaron Kleiber comedy show, 1 hour comedy show. There's 2 shows you can go to, the 7 p.m. and the 10 p.m., but you got to be 18.
Yeah.
18 and over.
Only because I'm a dad and I don't like swearing and stuff in front of children. So, because that's what I do. If people are like, is it clean? Are you clean? And I'm like, well, I'm talking about my kids and my life, so I'm going to swear a little bit. I'm going to swear a little bit. I'm going to swear about Dora the Explorer and Caillou. That's a guarantee.
And what's funny
Are
is...
your children older?
No, I got little ones.
Oh, so you're not like, get the goddamn trash out already.
No.
You're not there yet.
Wait till that special comes out.
I know. Yeah.
I'm there. So
all my comedy is just following the ages of my children. That's all it is. Yeah.
The evolution of Aaron.
That's
I'm at CJ Mask and shit right now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my kids watch. My little girl watches that.
Yeah, my son loves it.
Oh,
mine's on Paw Patrol. Everything's Paw Patrol.
Yeah. Well, I got all the. Dude, I got a 2-year-old, a 6-year-old, and an 8-year-old. So I'm all the spectrums now. Yeah. Oh, my wife and I were watching Netflix. Whatever. We're watching a show. And my little one comes down, like, a little upset. We're like, what's wrong? And then in its hand, just a pile of shit in its hand. We're like, oh, hello. Hi.
Here, Merry Christmas. We were flipping bottles. Do your kids do the bottle flip?
No.
Oh, it's the most annoying thing, but he has older siblings.
Right.
They teach him. And we're flipping, and I'm landing, and he's missing. And he looks at me and goes, he missed, and he goes, damn it.
Wow.
I'm like, where do you... because at home, I mean, if I do let one slip out and he hears it, repeats.
My wife swears more than I do.
Yes.
I know where you got it.
That's how it is at my house. And
crazy because I swear a lot on stage.
Never repeats her. Repeats her. As soon as I let one slip, he's fuck.
You know what the problem is? You leave the show up on file on the computer.
The computer's in its own office in the garage.
And he's down there running the board.
Wait till they poop in the bathtub and they decide they don't want it in the bathtub with them. They start throwing it out onto the floor.
Nice.
That's fun.
Yeah, my little one, they took, sometimes they're still little enough, they'll take baths together, And my son...
One and I'd still do.
Yeah. And, right, it's just,
We don't really fit in the tub.
Yeah.
They get into a jacuzzi together.
But my little one pooped in the tub, and my boy just jumped out like, she's pooping in the tub. Pretty hilarious. She's like, I don't care, whatever. Another little boat to play with.
Now.
Yeah, that's right.
My tub now.
That's one way to get the tub to yourself. It's fun.
One thing I think we need to do a crossover. Grown Dad Double D crossover podcast.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Are you guys all dads?
Yeah.
Everyone.
Is Jack a dad?
Jack and Mike are not. Jack has dogs.
Oh, Jack has dogs. That doesn't count. Even though some people think it does.
Yeah, Jack and Mike aren't. But yeah, man, that'd be cool. And Sean Collier and Jason Clark will be on the show with you.
That's right.
And they can get tickets at growndadbusiness.com.
Yeah.
They can also hear the podcast there and all that.
Yeah. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the love. You guys are fun. Like I said,
you're one of my favorites.
I like this crew. This is my clique right here. This is 98 clique. I like
it, man.
Can't wait to see you on the 24th.
Yeah, man.
Here,
it's gonna be fun times,
dude. It always welcome.
You guys are fun.
You always come hang out. Anything you need, I always say that. Every time
this is the kind of stuff that makes like. This being my job. This is like, I have to go on a Sunday afternoon and sit around and laugh with you guys. This is part of my job. You know how fun that is?
Yeah, that's a win.
It's an honor. I call you a friend of the show.
Thank you guys so much.
You're one of my favorites, man. I appreciate you coming in.
Thank you guys.
Thank you for coming,
guys.
Good job.
We're all going to hug after the show. And thanks to everybody for listening. And
about our sponsors. That's it.
Thank all our sponsors and. I think that's it. I think
we're good, buddy.
All right. Have a good one, Aaron. Thank you.
I love it,
Pleasure
guys.
for coming back.
Thank you.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
It's the Double D Show.